Hi, I'm Dave Baker, and I'd like to talk with you about some comic books that I read. Secret Wars number 2, Ms. Marvel 15, Injection number 1, Birthright 7, and Saga 28. First up this week, Secret Wars number 2, written by Jonathan Hickman, illustrated by Saad Ribic. I loved this book. I'm blown away. I liked the first issue, but it was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff happening, and it's the world ending. Okay, whatever. It was well done. I liked it. This issue, the story starts. It's awesome. Seeing this new battle world through a new character's eyes. Spoiler warning, everyone. We talked about the book. There's a new Thor. Really cool. You follow him being it's like Training Day, basically. This book is like Training Day, where you follow a new Thor and an old Thor on an adventure where they have to do stuff that Doom commands them to do. It's awesome. I loved it. Saad Ribic's artwork is amazing. I'm praying to God he's on all 8 issues of this book, because if they do that Avengers vs. X-Men 3-issue chunks thing, I'm gonna be real sad, because this book feels like a $250 million movie because Saad Ribic draws the shit out of everything. Please buy the book. It's really good. I am blown away by it. Secret Wars number 2. Next up this week, Ms. Marvel 15. This book has been great so far. I absolutely love it. G. Willow Wilson is writing the shit out of it, and this arc specifically has been really great because it's been Kamala Khan going on a date for the first time and being in a romantic situation for the first time and almost having her first kiss, and then there's the horrible reveal that the dude that she's interested in is an evil Inhuman trying to lure her into being on his evil super team, which is heartbreaking and super sad, and she suffers betrayal. And I'm like, oh, Kamala Khan, I relate to you. Oh, this is so sad. It's great. The book is wonderful. This specific issue is an escape issue where she has to kind of try and break out of New Attilan, where she's being imprisoned by these evil Inhumans. Super fun stuff. Please go pick it up. Ms. Marvel 15. Next up this week, Injection number 1 by Declan Shelvey and Warren Ellis. This is the team that brought you the much acclaimed run on Moon Knight that I loved and then weeped when they left. I was so heartbroken. But now we're getting this book, which is really cool. It's a create-your-own book. It's kind of this super science-y, maybe sort of X-Files-y book about a team of people that deal in the unknown. I don't really know what it's about because this issue was almost entirely set up, but it was strangely fixating. I really enjoyed what I was reading, even though I didn't really understand all of it, which I think is done on purpose. It's almost like Warren Ellis wrote a first draft of a comic and then took out a bunch of details that you need to know, and so he created this really interesting kind of puzzle where as you're reading it, you get glimpses into who these people are and who they were and what's changed and why. I don't know why the things have changed, but there's otherworldly stuff happening, weird super science shit. I really dug it, and Declan Shelvey draws the shit out of it. I hope that guy draws comics for a very long time and doesn't get stolen by the movie industry, because his comic work is the shit. Please go pick up Injection number 1. Next up this week, Birthright number 7. I really love this book. Joshua Williamson and Andre Bresson make a wonderful comic that's basically about what if He-Man came into our world but was evil and then kidnapped his younger brother and took him on a road trip to kill a bunch of mages from another dimension. If that book sounds like a book that you would like, you should pick this up, because you will like it, because it is awesome, because it's really well done. This issue specifically focuses on them, Mikey and Brennan, the 2 main characters, the He-Man character and his little brother, stealing camping supplies for a large portion of it, which I really enjoyed. Like, the fact that they're hunting for these, mystical daggers that are gonna help them kill these mages is cool. But the fact that they're just stealing people's camping gear is really funny to me. And it's handled really well. It functions on a page turn, so you're following these campers and you turn the page and then all their camping gear is gone and you see Mikey and Brennan running away. It's great. This book is structurally really well done. I love it. Birthright number 7. Finally this week, Saga 28, written by Brian K. Vaughan, illustrated by Fiona Staples. This book is great. This issue specifically focuses on the robot janitor character who previously was kidnapping all of our, beloved characters, who himself is now sort of being swept up in a sort of kidnapping thing with the last rebellion. I am a little bit nervous to see what happens, because maybe characters are going to start dying, because it's the end of the arc, and you know what Brian K. Vaughan likes to do at the end of arcs? He likes to kill people. Speaking of which, someone dies in this issue. Maybe you should read the book before the internet spoils this for you, because everyone reads this book. Saga 28. Those are the comic books I read this week. I'm Dave Baker. If you'd like to read comic books that I write, you can go to theactionhospital.com. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, that'd be much appreciated because we need the money. Also, shout outs to Big Joe, Young Master Rowdy, Beerus, and Clown Shoe. See you next week, everybody.